I think I should just be your wingman, like, commentate on the headlines.
Okay.
Like you read them and I'll react.
Well, we got to be in the audio booth together today. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
Scott Haney, Thursday. It is Thursday. Can you believe it? One more day and we're to the weekend.
I know. And it's looking like it's going to be a nice weekend, which I know is a final weekend for a lot of kids who head back to school next week.
I know a lot of kids headed back to school this week.
Already, but like if not, then it's next week.
Unbelievable. I'm very excited about this. The moment fans of Apple products have been waiting for years. Kara, it's coming out, the iPhone 14.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the 7.
No,
I'll take half of 14 and get the 7.
Yeah.
What am I up to now? 13?
You're
what do
up
I
to
have?
13, but see, you and I did the opposite. Some people wait for this. We got the good deals on the 13 because they were coming out with the 14.
The 14.
Yeah.
So this is really good.
You want a good deal on a 13, or you want to get to see what. But anyway, there's all kinds of rumors about what's going to happen to the front-facing camera.
Oh no!
All this, like they might upgrade it, change it. No, not like
things that are going
to
change my life forever.
So anyway, the company's expected to announce a release date for its latest mobile operating system also, which will be iOS 16.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that too. Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyway, so big things in the Apple world.
Apple will broadcast the event on its website from the company's headquarters in California on September 7th.
There you go.
Set your calendars. That's a Wednesday, okay? September 7th.
Some people probably will set their calendars.
Oh, absolutely. I know a lot of people, a lot of techies out there.
So retailers are very hopeful that Halloween is going to be gigantic this year. Yeah, they're gearing up for it after, in this post-pandemic world where people are probably going to trick-or-treat and have parties, and we've seen a lot of that this summer, everyone going back to kind of normalcy in some way. They've now the Spirit Halloween wants to hire 20,000.
I think it's Party City.
Party City. Yeah, Party City wants to hire 20,000 temporary workers in the coming weeks.
Which is 3,000 more than they hired last year.
Yeah.
And the new positions are going to include team leaders, supervisors, sales and stock associates and cashiers. The company said at least 10%. Kara, of those hired for temporary will be brought on as full-time.
Because then they have their regular years with, their other costumes and
That's
things.
how it worked in Pathmark. We were all hired. They hired 100 of us. 10% made it to the full-time position.
Ooh, you made the cut, huh?
I made the cut. I was speedy on the register.
All right, so a little sci-fi for you here. Black holes not only swallow everything around them, they make a sound when they do it, and NASA has the audio to prove it.
Yeah, fair warning, it's a little creepy. Take a look. Oh, stop it. Those are the souls of people who have not been good.
That's what people say it sounds like. It's a 34-second clip of the Perseus galaxy cluster. That's 240 million light years away from Earth. Scientists say the black hole sends out pressure waves, it causes ripples in the gas, and then it makes that noise. But this is shaking up social media because people say it sounds like, souls, billions of just souls wailing.
Wailing in anguish. So be good here on Earth, folks, because
then you don't get
sucked up by a black hole. That's scary. That noise is scary. I don't know anything about that. All right, a severe drought in Texas is uncovering a little piece of history. Dinosaur tracks from about 113 million years ago can be seen in a dried-out river in Dinosaur Valley State Park. This is so incredible.
Yeah, they say the tracks probably came from a dinosaur that weighed 14,000 pounds and was about 15 feet tall.
14,000 pounds.
Uh-huh. Look at it. That's a big shoe there.
A ton is 2,000 pounds. 14,000 pounds.
7 tons.
Wow. 7-ton creature. And they say it was as high as what, Kara? 15
feet tall.
15 feet tall?
Now, they say these tracks are probably going to be covered up again when the river water comes back with rain.
Yeah.
But they say that's actually a good thing because the water protects the prints.
See, and I would think it would wear it away.
I would think so too, but I guess, they've just been there, and now because of all these droughts and whatever, now you can see, look at that.
Look at that.
It walked the earth. Oh my goodness, look at that.
That is really incredible. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. All right, People magazine is paying tribute to Princess Diana. This month, I can't believe it's been 25
years.
Do you know
since
where
she
you
was
were?
killed.
Do you know where you were?
Yes,
I know exactly where I was.
Yes, I do. It was 1997, so I was just getting ready to go off to college. It was August 31st, and she and 2 others died in a car accident.
Do you remember that? I remember exactly where I was that day.
I do remember. I was at my dad's house.
I was in a bedroom on Block Island, and Paul came in and said, "You're never going to guess who died." And I said, "Who?" And I said Bill Clinton at that time because he was the president. And he said, "No, Princess Diana." And I went, "What?"
I know.
And then
it seems so unbelievable.
We were glued to the television.
Everybody, yeah, I was just watching.
For a couple days. We couldn't believe it.
So she was only 36 years old. She was
so
starting a new
sad.
chapter after her big divorce from Prince Charles. So People magazine is making a whole tribute issue to her. 25 years without Diana.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And speaking of the royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's family is growing. They have adopted one of the 4,000 beagles.
Yeah, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
A senior beagle who was
Look at the
rescued from a
senior
Virginia
beagle.
breeding facility last month.
Look at that good baby. Look at that woosha woosha. Oh my God, that's so adorable. Yeah, and they went with the senior dog as opposed to some of the younger dogs. And the person that they adopted from said they were so impressed by their commitment to animal welfare. They've been following up and letting us know how well Mamma Mia is doing in her new amazing home.
And they chose a dog who'd been abused, and it was yeah.
How do you abuse that? What? How do you do that? I don't understand.
So,
but good for Meghan and Prince Harry. That's nice that they did that. Look at that little
she's doing
woosh.
well.
She's got her own blanket. She's got her own sweater now.
I think the dog, the dog's doing well.
I'm telling you, that sweater is going to be sold out.
Oh,
people are going to get the name of it, and they're going to buy it. And
It's already done, I'm sure.
It's already sold out.
Yeah.
It's probably J. Crew or something.
For the dog sweater? They make dog sweaters?
I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
Actress Katherine Heigl is a huge dog lover as well, so much so she's got her own food brand. It's called Badlands Ranch, and it's named after her family ranch in Utah.
That's nice.
Yeah, Heigl partnered with an animal nutritionist, and it's a more holistic approach. They have chia seeds, flax seeds, herbal ingredients like lion's mane mushrooms. Maybe I'll eat it. Okay.
I was going to say, I said, this sounds like Kara's lunch. It's delicious, filled with chia seeds and stuff.
I will say that since Dr. Artemis Morris has encouraged me to eat more seeds, it is fast food. I mean, you don't have to cook them.
Yep.
You just pour a bunch of seeds on top of yogurt, and you can eat it quickly.
She has 3 kids and 9 dogs.
She calls herself a mom of 12.
Mom of 12. She has 9. It says fur babies. I don't know if they're cats and dogs, but I think they're all dogs. They said that the money raised is going to go to battling animal overpopulation, everything from spay and neuter programs to transporting animals out of high-kill shelters. That's awesome. Good for her.
So there's a new sweet treat that people are waiting in line for hours for.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's in New York City. It's called the Supreme. It's described as a cream-filled circular baked croissant. It's all crazy on TikTok and Instagram, and they only make a certain number of them, 240 Supremes at 8 a.m. and 12 p.m., and you can get them at the Lafayette Grand Cafe and Bakery in the NoHo neighborhood. Where's the NoHo? Is that near Soho?
I'm not quite familiar with
I guess, yeah, it would be north of Houston.
Near Union Square.
Well, because Soho is south of Houston, and then NoHo would be north of Houston.
Yeah, okay, so near Union Square.
All right, so they're $8.50, and people just wait. They wait a very long time to try these.
Look at this, and then they're sold out in an hour.
It's the flavor of the month, so it could be chocolate, vanilla, or peaches and cream. I'd be very disappointed if I waited in line for a really long time and they didn't have a chocolate one for me.
Yeah, well, you would have to call ahead and say, do you know who I am?
Chocolate?
Do you know who I am? I'm Kara Sundlun.
And that's going to matter in New York City?
Of course, it wouldn't matter here.
Exactly. Exactly, my friend. Maybe I'll save myself. It's $8.50. It's probably like 1,600 calories.
Apologize. That was mean.
No, I know. But it's just like my child. I just kind of move on.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. For Friends.
Ditch you right back.
Friends fans will soon be able to enjoy coffee products that will remind them of the sitcom. Central Perk coffee houses are expected to open in 2023. They can open Central Perk coffee houses. This is kind of cool.
Look at the coffee. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Is the medium blend.
Yeah, and then they have also, we were on a coffee break.
That's the dark roast.
And then Pivot Blend, which is medium to dark.
Medium to dark. Sounds good to me. Those products.
And you can go to centralperk.com.
Yeah,
I mean, whoever did this is a really smart business owner, because Friends is huge right now.
Smart.
Put a label on anything. And
are your kids watching Friends? Do your kids watch Friends?
I think Elena watched a couple episodes, but she didn't get really into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know people, like younger people, who are just watching it all over again. ER also. They're just reliving the 90s.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have a doppelganger?
You used to tell me I had a doppelganger.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, though.
Well, the doppelganger, if you watch Stranger Things or Vampire Diaries, it's a real thing. Like, the doppelganger is the person who looks just like you.
Just like you, though.
Just like you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you're not related, and you have a complete look-alike out there.
But they're saying now that if you have a doppelganger out there in the world, which most of us do, that they could have similar gene traits, similar cells, similar conditions, similar medical issues. Because if you look the same and you act the same and you talk and walk the same, chances are there's more in common than you think, which I think is pretty cool.
They say there's so many people in the world that the system is now repeating itself.
Could you imagine?
So,
could you imagine 2 of me?
I don't know if I
can't handle 1 of me.
And they also might get similar diseases too. But again, they're not related. Like, it would be like meeting yourself and being like, are you my doppelganger?
Are you my doppelganger? Such a crazy word, right?
Yeah.
I wonder where they came up with that. Oh, let's take a look at a little elephant playing with bubbles.
Yeah, sure, because it just makes you happy. Oh, he's Brazos. He's 10 months old. He works, or lives rather, at the Fort Worth Zoo. And they got him a bubble machine.
The mother couldn't care less, but the little Brazo was absolutely enjoying
The mother's
the bubbles.
happy that the Brazo's giving her a break.
Exactly.
And he's like, oh, good, play with bubbles.
Is there anything sweeter than that? Is there anything sweeter than that?
So cute. Look how happy he is. He's like, I'm going to eat the bubbles.
That just made my whole day.
Oh, watch it all day long if you just. Now, he's a big baby. He weighs 1,100 pounds.
1,100 pounds.
Which is nothing compared to the dinosaur.
Exactly.
Yeah, the dinosaur would be 14 times bigger than him about.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Could you imagine?